Welcome, Kindred Soul. My name is Reverend Kim Henderson of First Light, and I'm honored to be here with you and share spirit-led messages to nourish your soul. As we go through the teachings, take what resonates with you and leave the rest. Return anytime you want clarification or simply want more nourishment. At the end, I will be providing you the option of extended teachings if you wish to continue. Let's open the best frequency by speaking words of positivity. I am light, loved, and whole, created and designed for a purpose. I give and receive abundance, work with all my heart as I open the pathway for others. Let's begin. Have you noticed when you are really missing something or wanting something, you get all wrapped up in getting it yourself, no matter what? If you are the type of person who likes control, gets impatient easily, or has anxiety with the unknown, this message might interest you. Today, Spirit wants you to know that instead of living in this energy, open the pathway for others. Now, personally, being led by this for decades, with what results I can only say looks like miracles to me, I can tell you this is more than letting go of control. It is a conscious act of allowing. My heart's been broken many times in all forms of relationships. I've had business partners that quit on me and made me feel helpless financially. Personal relationships that I clung on to in hopes to not lose. Even romantic relationships that I was so hurt by that I just never wanted to speak or see that person again. My heart and none of these relationships were healed when I felt abandoned, clingy, hurt, or angry. Not a one. I never actually saw anyone healing or living a great life when we held these vibrations. Now, I did see people get new relationships, new loves, and they seemed happy for a while, but then I saw everyone, including me, repeat the same patterns over and over again, only to feel drained, flustered, and confused. The cycle seemed endless. But when I started opening the pathway for others and took the actions I'm about to share with you, things changed. As I said, they looked like miracles to me and those around me. My business reopened and prospered more than I could ever imagine, and new friendships developed that always seemed to stand the test of time. New love relationships serving each party's highest good formed. Now, before I let you know what actions I took when Spirit led me to open the pathway to others, I want to express a few things. I'm not saying each relationship should be perfect, and if it's not, you should end it. Actually, going through things in a relationship can allow everyone to prosper. But I'm not saying that once things are prosperous, they're going to stay that way forever. They're not. I can guarantee they're not. Everyone will go through adjustments. Everyone will recalibrate, and everyone will find themselves on a new path and open it again for others. So what I am saying is I believe this spirit-led message can be a catalyst for you and those around you to live your highest good. So how do you open the pathway for others? With love, kindness, and compassion, the first way is respect. For example, respecting their choice to not want the relationship anymore. respecting their choice and wanting something different than you, respecting their freedom and own path. The second way is by stopping your push and pull cycle. For example, pushing for answers, pushing demands and ultimatums, pulling them in with your worries, or pulling them in with drama around you. Now, the third way is by allowing the highest good for everyone involved to come in. You can do this by praying everyone has their desires in their own heart, telling God you will allow things for your highest good. Say yes. Express to others you are allowing those things that are for your highest good to come into your life. So let me show you a few examples of what this might look like. You and your partner both feel you have a strong commitment, but both sides feel they want different things. You both have much uncertainty about what you may want in the future. You argue about the same paths to take over and over again, and neither of you want to change. Then one day, you open the pathway for them. With love, kindness, and compassion, you respect their choice and acknowledge to them you understand their choice. You stop pushing your demands and stop making them feel terrible by pulling them in with all your worries and burdens. You pray and tell God that you want the highest good for you both, and allow the highest good to work in both your lives. You continue opening the pathway to others over and over again, especially if a low or negative vibration returns. I can tell you from many experiences, you will immediately notice something happening within. Usually the person or persons around you drop any defense towards you. It might not be completely clear, but their vibration and frequency has just been set free. As each day passes and you practice opening the pathway for others, you will start to see yourself change as well. A common thing is the constant flight or fight mode will be replaced with more kindness, compassion, and patience. You will start to see things, feel things differently, and you will get excited about what God's highest good for you next will be. Yes, I'm actually saying you will be excited about uncertainty. The uncertainty ahead of you, because you know it's for your highest good. This is the possibilities when you open the pathway to others. It does take practice and it does take work. For some like me, holding each vibration, respect, not pushing and pulling, actively allowing the highest good, turns into an experiment on what to do first. But over a few decades, I personally found the order I gave you here works most efficiently. Since every situation is different and we are all at different stages in our life, I invite you to see which of these work best for you first. Remember, the easiest might not be the best. In fact, I recommend you start the hardest way to see the most results. For example, if you are at a crossroads with someone and respect is your biggest trigger, start there. Give them respect. But I do know that this message from Spirit is life-changing. And my life's goal every day is more about being kind and compassionate and living the highest good. Thank you for listening to this teaching. If you would like to go further with this teaching or any others, please visit firstlightteaching.com. I also want to thank any of you who may have donated. Your blessings have provided me the opportunity to bring this to you and share my light with the world.